What's good, YouTube? We are at part 3. I need to paint my nails again. If you could do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. We're on the road to 5,000. But we are hitting the money game, and man, the first two have been insane. And this one starts off obviously with the piano, and we're just gonna jump into it. It's a 9-minute video, and so Ren, you're up. Part 3. This is it. Oh, he's wearing the bag over his head. It's very theatrical. And it's panning from left to right in the earphones. So pretty. It's panning the opposite of what the hands are going this way, and it's panning this way. It's so weird. Sorry. Now, one thing I want to notice is the quality of this video is so much. I mean, his other videos are good, but the quality is like a movie cinematic quality. Really good. Oh, that's amazing. Dude, you can tell that he's got more money for productions, and he's so much better at his craft. That is so good. And these are all one-take wonders, aren't they? Is that? Of course it is. That's a money bag on his head, isn't it? That's a money bag. You could see, I'm sorry, I'm trying to point to the screen. Oh, the money game, money bags. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm dizzy. That is such good camera work. Sorry, I'll get this back, but I'm impressed with this. There's two characters now in the money game, and they're both wearing money bags. It makes so much sense. Is one of those Ren? That one's Ren, isn't it? So Ren can play that well. Dude, this is so good. So he's gonna, hold on. It is Ren. So he's just told us so much right here, and the look too, without even getting into like the music or the song. He was trapped in the money game, at least in this story. And now he's coming out, because in the first video, he was the money game, you know? And in this one here, and the second one was a lyric video, so he's talking about the consequences of all the money game. And now he's coming out of this money game to tell you this story. It's a nice suit. Thing is, how does he do this all in one take? his voice is so haunting and so good.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. Okay. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme.
You know what's funny? What's not funny? That's actually what happens. Mine, mine, gimme, gimme. It starts at an early age. Ooh. Tell us your story. He's such a good storyteller.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy.
Okay.
1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. Okay. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city.
I know what he's gonna do here. So he's going through the age, and I don't know, and he's going through the process at the very beginning of life. You know, he says 1 year old, his first words were mine, mine, gimme, which is what we do in the corporate world. 2 years old, he was walking. 3 years walking quickly. We walk quickly in the corporate world. 4 years old, he's running around the pavements of the city. We do this. This is what we do when we're chasing the money bag, when we're chasing the money game. We do the same thing. And he's tying it back and saying, we do this when we're very, very, it starts at the very beginning. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Walking quickly, 4 years old, he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old, and his daddy told him, listen here, son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants.
It's like he's attacking the American dream in a sense. You know, we chase the good old American dollar, and look at this. He's supposed to be, what, 5 or 6 years old here, and he's wearing a money bag already? Because he's already had 3 or 4 years of learning how to walk quickly and to learn the steps of the money bag, and now dad is influencing him, saying it's all about the money.
Listen here, son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1.
What I love about his storytelling here is he goes from being a narrator, and then he inserts himself into the story. He's the father, and now he's back to the narrator. And we see that he does this often, where he will be one thing and then he'll jump into the next one.
Top of the bunch, and when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11.
So they're gonna nurture the flame of the money dance, the money game.
Grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends.
So he's setting up this ladder. Even though he's not making money yet, he's climbing up this ladder, and his dad is saying, listen, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's all about the money.
Ascends and ascends, his daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating.
I love how I'm sorry, it's hard to catch the lyrics because the visuals are so good, because it just shows one person, 2, then 3, now we're on our 4th character, but they're all just kind of popping into this room, and it's live, and well, it's not live, but it's one take, and they all got to be positioned in the right spot. This is insane. This is insane. Let's see what's on here. The Beano book, I don't know what that says.
Son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols.
So he's a smart kid. Now he's just climbing up. He's building software. He's able to beat the weaknesses in cybersecurity.
17 and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire.
Wow.
18 and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can.
So he's completed one full cycle of climbing the ladder. He started off with saying, mine, mine, give me. And now he's done all the work that he can do to get up this ladder. He's climbed up. He's using his things. He sold his vision. Now he's a millionaire. And his dad says, what's it say? Don't care about anything. Take all that you can. So now he's going to start this cycle over, because now he's done the cycle one time. He's been trained his whole life, and now he's going to go out in real life and do the same cycle. Saying that, oh, this is so clever. He is such a good storyteller.
And now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can.
Yeah.
19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you
Ooh, let's see what else he's gonna say.
21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself.
Oh, snap. And that's true. You know, he says that he learned that the truth is an obstacle to wealth. And if you manipulate the data, you can take more for yourself. Ooh, he's spitting out real bars here. And I know that's not exactly what he said, but ooh.
20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself.
The lie will sell itself, which is true. So true.
23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 20.
So his dad is telling him, listen, you may be successful, you may have a palace, you may be doing well, even though he's doing it very, very he's skewing the data, he's doing it through deceit and lies, he's manipulating the truth, but you're still not, you're not where you need to be. You still need to go further. The money game. Chase until it destroys you.
6, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27.
Oh, that's brilliant. So you see the what he did there? He's talking about now he's switching from business. Now he's dealing arms, he's dealing guns, but he shows two hands shaking hands while he does that business deal.
Crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here, son, while
And what's cool about this is every time that he's doing something, he fits the position, right? So he's this person with this sophisticated wine glass, his hand behind his back when he's on the Forbes, you know, and then he's doing this arms thing and he's getting a little bit more. It's just crazy how he pays attention to all the details. And I don't know where all these people are coming from and how they can remain quiet.
23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran.
Wow.
28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite.
Now, if you know your politics, you can't run for office until you're 30, so that's not necessarily right. However, he does say when you're 30, what did he say on this?
And money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite.
Oh,
now
he's saying 29, yeah, so it's 30, but that's, I mean, he's not from here, so maybe it's that way in the British Parliament. I don't know.
27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place.
Dad's a bad influence. Dad, stop saying those things. Turn him around, make him good. Don't have him chase the money game.
He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
I love how he's telling a story and it builds like, you know, you have a big giant, like the dynamics are really big, the crescendo's all there, and then he brings it right back down. And he did this when he went from like 18, like from 0 to 18 or whatever, you know, so, and then he did it here. So he's done all of this stuff. He's all about himself. He's at the pinnacle of all of this, what the world would call success. It's not success. And now everything dies back down, the phone rings, and he's going to tell another part of the story.
The po-po inside of his pocket.
And the camera works amazing. He's on top of the world.
35. He gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry.
See, now he's no longer the narrator. He's another character. And he just plays that so well. He goes from narrator to character, narrator back to a different character, narrator to another character, back to... It's incredible.
He gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38.
Ooh. So he's dealing with drugs, and he's in the arms race. He's dealing with drugs. Now he's doing the drugs, and now he's got a demonic disposition.
Product 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon.
Oh, so again, he's doing his drugs, he's heating up the silver spoon. So he's doing crack, literally, he's smoking crack. He's having passion with it. He's falling apart. He's spiraling down now after his dad dies. Which means that wealth can't do anything. Money is not the end-all, be-all. And he's falling apart.
A moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed.
Did you see that? He made a move against cartel, and then the bullet or the grenade or the smoke thing happened right at that same time. This timing is incredible for one take.
39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward.
So he's shot. I don't like his... I love his storytelling, but he's always got a twist. Always. But he's just showing... He was at the pinnacle, and he's greedy, and he's hungry, and he's chasing the money game. He wants more and more and more, and it's going to destroy him. It's destroying him.
Bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
That's... So, he spiraled. So remember, it crescendoed. The phone rings. He's at the height of his success, but it's not great success. It's all about the money game. His father dies. He spirals. It crescendos again. He's going against cartel. Now it brings back down because now he can't walk. He's paralyzed. And you can hear the bottle drop, and it's like the world's crashing. His world's crashing. Such good visuals. And he's off the camera again. So when we saw this in part 2, even in part 1 of this, they did the camera roll around him and it just went to his back. And then when it turned back around, he had the person playing the guitar in front of him. It was in part 1, not part 2. Part 2 was the lyric video. So this is kind of the same thing here. I mean, you see people there, but he's going to roll around and now watch. It's going to introduce someone else to the scene. Yep, he's so good at that. And his orchestra has money back, so they're all in the money game. Even though he's kind of out of it, he's still in it.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 40 money.
What a flip, because he started off, you know, when he was 1, he was saying mine, mine, gimme, and then he's lived his entire life pursuing mine, mine, gimme, and now he's 40. He's 40. He can't walk. He's gone through all that. He was at the top of the world. He was political power, cartel, all that stuff on top of the world. And now at 40, he's cursing the my, gimme. He's cursing all that he lived for.
He was 40 and he cursed the words mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city.
So life is doing a full circle, right? So he started off when he was 1, he was talking. When he was 2, he was walking. When he was 3, he was walking quickly. When he was 4, he was walking through the city, the pavement fast. And now it's reverting. It's all going backwards. It's like full circle. Now he's not walking. He's not able to walk through the city. Ooh, this is so clever. And he looks so bitter there. And the music just you can feel the atmosphere in the music.
The words mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold.
Look at, you even have the light thing, the light beam streaming down, but he's like, listen, I'm in a palace, you know, I'm at the top of the world, yet I'm miserable. The money game is an empty lie.
But those riches turn to rubble and perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls.
Ooh, I want to hear that again.
Riches turn to rubble and perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls.
He traded money for soul. Wow, you know, my Bible says it's so foolish to gain, like, what does it profit to gain the whole world and lose your soul? And that's literally what he's doing here. Sorry, allergy season. It's going to be like this for a minute. He bought into the lie of the money game. He gave up his soul to pursue everything just in a selfish way, deceit, lies, manipulating the data, knowing that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. And now he's realized that he gave up his soul for profit, and it didn't profit him at all.
Riches turn to rubble and perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need.
Oh, snap. He's saying, listen, he followed the code of the land of the free. He put his hand in the cookie jar, took more than he needs, so his hand got stuck in that cookie jar. You know, I heard this is a true story. You guys can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but the way they used to catch monkeys back in the day is they would put something in a jar, and the jar would be pinned down, like chained, and that monkey would grab it, and with its hands closed, it would not be able to get away, and it wouldn't let go. If it would let go, it can get free, but it would never let go, and they would get caught all the time. And he's saying, listen, in the land of the free, you're a slave to the money game. You're a slave to the money game. You've given up your life for the money game. You're not really free. Oh, so good.
Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him. And it's a version of she. And it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Call the music.
Oh, he says, listen, we're all in this game. We're all trying to collect our coins. We're all trying to collect, our stockpile of gold, which is funny because my Bible says the most valuable thing here is gold to us. But my Bible says in heaven, we're going to walk on streets of gold. So our most valuable commodity here is just going to be pavement there. Like, it's not about the money game there. Oh, and then he's going to bring it way back down. He's so good at cutting this down.
The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Call the music.
Ooh, now he's going into narration story, and he's getting up, so he's no longer Jimmy, he's probably Ren here.
And it's a version of you, there's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic, fuck the money and fame. Call the music.
So good.
This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy, community, it declines.
Oh, I love his rhyme scheme, but he's like, dude, I'm not just singing a song. I'm telling you, this is what it is in real life. We're living like maniacs right now. This is stupid.
This isn't entertainment. This is real life.
Yeah.
The way we live is lunacy, community, it declines.
Yeah.
Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide.
Ooh.
Truth is less important than the money that we designed.
Oh, he is so brilliantly creative. Like, listen, you're saying that this money thing that we designed is more valuable than the truth that we say? We're living for a lie. We're living for a lie. And it's designed to divide us. It's divide and conquer. It's tribalism. It's me against you. It's me against the world.
Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed.
Yeah.
Money's an invention.
True.
Politics from our invention.
Yep.
They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and...
That's true. Money's an invention. Politics are a human invention. Borders are an invention. And we fight over land. We fight. And on one hand, I get it. But on the other hand, man, if like... there's one race, the human race. Why do we have to be so divided? If we could fix this, man, we would live in like such a better world.
Always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed.
Yeah.
Money's an invention.
Truth.
Politics from our invention.
Yep.
They all come from people's ideas.
Tell us,
Did I
Rand.
mention? Border's an invention.
Yep.
Law and order fuel the tension.
Yep.
At least the people killing each other.
Yeah.
My solution?
What is your solution? What is your solution? Oh, no. That's a 45. I've shot them many times. And he left off at 44 with his age. And I'm learning your twists here, Ren. This isn't good. Now, is this going to be Ren talking? Because his solution isn't going to be kill yourself. That's got to be the money game talking.
Everything is subject to change.
Truth.
We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains.
Yep, that's the solution.
But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me.
And we do that. Put yourself before the sheep. Put yourself before the herd. There's more money for you than for anyone else. Grab it for yourself.
Then there's no future I see where the humans
Right.
survive with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's hear what he said that again. He's talking about a petri dish where the mold, where you put the little thing in it and the mold goes and devours everything.
Where the humans survive with...
Let's see what he says.
Then
here.
there's no future I see where the humans survive with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consumes till it dies.
So he's talking about we're killing each other. We're devouring each other until there's not going to be anything left of the human race.
Then there's no future I see where the humans survive with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
Ooh, so he's saying, listen, this whole story, this whole video is about learn the lesson. We are in school. Learn the lesson. Don't go after the money game. It's a lie. And now he's back in the chair, so he's back to being Jimmy. Such good camera work. And now he's in that character. And this is all like one take.
45. Jimmy.
I knew this was coming. He's holding a 45 and he's 45.
Comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Oh, that gave me goosebumps. That gave me goosebumps. You're chasing a lie. You're going to lose your soul to the money game. Oh, you know, and as a pastor, I believe in an afterlife. And, oh. Dude, he's so good at telling stories. Like, making you contemplate. And this was a 3-parter. All individual songs were like, yeah. And that could have been enough. And that could have been like, yeah, you got me thinking. But this brings it full circle. Just like he did with the Gin and Screech one. You know? The Tales of Violet. Just, sorry. He just brought it all together. And it's like, oh, he's doing the same thing here. Man, Ren, you are brilliant. You are an incredible artist, and you really are a good storyteller. And I'm so glad I'm on this journey with you guys, the Renegades, and I'm excited to go down this path because this has been absolutely incredible. So thank you guys. I'm gonna go contemplate life. If you can hit that like and subscribe button, I know I don't want to be part of the money game, but I'm just gonna shut up. God bless you guys. Bye.